Covering other people's songs in folk music, I think, is such an interesting artistic game. In the 1960s in Greenwich Village in New York, it made sense for all these guys to be stealing each other's songs, for Bob Dylan to steal House of the Rising Sun off Dave Van Ronk, for everybody to steal their own version of Blues Around the Game off Jackson C. Frank. Because these guys had pretty similar stories, pretty similar histories. They were working with, maybe against, a pretty similar zeitgeist, with a pretty similar artistic medium. These days, when I hear a white guy covering one of these famous tracks of the blues legends, Muddy Waters, Howling Wolf, Bucka White, whatever, I'm thinking, what are you doing with this music? The blues giants, they would cover each other's songs, and that made sense because they were taking traditionals and they were reworking them. They were taking shared stories and turning them into sort of more modern versions that kept up with the times. But when I hear a white guy cover one of these old blues classics, I'm thinking, what are you bringing to this song? You've turned this really powerful alternative thing into this total museum piece that's just a really ugly reminder of a past that's still waiting to correct itself. At the same time, I think a good cover can completely change a pretty terrible song. This song I want to play, originally written by the Highwaymen, and when they play it, to me it just stinks of male entitlement. It stinks of this sort of ugly thing in folk music about the Wild West fantasy and the man who steals a horse and steals a woman and they ride off into the sunset and live the life that this guy deserves. And I can't feel like that. The first time I heard this song played actually was by Cat Power, and her version I think is fantastic because it's different. This is a song that's really different when a woman plays it. When Cat Power plays it, it's about this strong woman who does what she can with her environment and who doesn't let people hold her back, and he'll do the wrong thing on purpose because it feels good, and it's such a different story coming out of her mouth. And when I heard this song, I just knew I had to play it. This love of this big, sweaty, hulking beast in the song, the Silver Stallion, and this idea of using this animal to go against society's wishes and finding a cowboy and the two of you riding off with this stallion. It's so gay. It just is the perfect queer anthem for me. Stealing a horse and even stealing this song off the Highwaymen. So I want to play this song, not because I think it's the most incredible song I can play, not even because I think I play it that well, just because I think it's an interesting example of what we can do when we play other people's music. I want to find me Silver Stallion, not like upon his silky heart, teaching me and trust me like a brother. Yeah, one day we'll saddle up and ride. We're gonna ride, we're gonna ride. Yeah, I'm like a one-eyed jack of diamonds with the devil close behind. We're gonna ride, we're gonna ride. Cowboy, raise blades and dice all his eyes, just a touch of sadness in his fingers, thunderbolts and lightning in his thighs. We're gonna ride, we're gonna ride. Yeah, run like a one-eyed jack of diamonds with the devil close behind. We're gonna ride, I'm gonna chase these skies forever. Me, my stallion, cowboy in the wind. The sun burned down to a cinder before we ever pass these ways again. Yeah, we're gonna ride, my jacket, time is the devil close behind.